I don't know, I have this thing ringing in my head, like, what is wrong with this person? Seriously though, like. So Capricorn, this is your reading. So like, really, what it was something about somebody pretending to be a I know this is going to sound very weird, but like, somebody pretending to be a woman when they are not. I mean, obviously then they are a man. I don't even know what is wrong with such people. Like, how can that be an answer or solution or strategy towards anything? Like, okay, if you want to actually be a woman, and that's a different thing altogether, but doing that to make something happen is just, or get something done, is just, either that thing is extremely horrible, whatever these people are in the world, whatever is the problem, like, with them, is just, well, anyway. Capricorn, this is your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Vedic. Also check the lunar node, because this is the tunnel from the previous new moon to the next full moon is apparently very, very phenomenal. So check the lunar node placements in your chart as well. So if you are, and of course, like, base your judgment on, you're going to have to base your judgment on from your highest self perspective. Like, that's it. There is no two ways about it. There is no two ways about it. And if you do not take it from that perspective, you're not going to be aware of the judgment that is being made for you. I do honestly feel that you're in an avoidant space, the energy that I'm getting, an avoidant space. So it's like there's some decision is being made for you. Six of Cups. It's like former life, past life, communication coming from like the life that you lived before this, or like past life communication. Oh, Five of Swords, Five of Wands. Oh God, oh dear. Nine of there's some battle. There's some battle that you knew that it was like an easy win, but you were, in terms of where you should be directing your energies, like in the past, Capricorn, like, you shouldn't have been directing energy to the scenario at all, because you were belittling yourself. You knew that this is something that was meant to fall apart, and the conclusion was just going to be like, this is so bad for you. And then you're kind of being moved away from this. You're being moved away from things. 404. So like, it was like a massive error. Like, this file was not found in your Akashic records. And let me tell you, like, Akashic records are not just like the past stuff. It's also like, the predictions that are being made about your future depending on your past. And moving forward, whatever this, it's going to be disbanded. Whatever cluster of souls that you're working with, minds, people, this is people, okay? Whatever this is, even if it's you, or if it's concerning a group of people that have been bombarding opinions, whether you are a part of this group, or there is a group that surrounded you that's in your vicinity that is creating this. Like, it could be any sort of group. It could be environmentalists for all you know, and it could be anyone. I don't know why I said environmentalists, but activist groups, or people who are indulged in an activity and they have to function in a group. Now, these are people who will sell themselves out if it means that it's challenging to work with such people, like, who are complete sellouts. They're sellouts, like, this is a group of sellouts. This could also be like a clout group that is placed to sort of bring about a closure or ending, or create a lot of chaos and challenges. Investigation. So sort of like informed decisions were never really made here. Information, it's challenging to compile the information that is coming through out of whatever this is that is going on. This is ridiculous. So like I said, it's going to be completely out of your hands. It's coming from up there, like, the judgment is like coming from up there. It's like whatever this is out of the scope of like human judgment and intelligence. The judgment is coming from up there, like, the universe is making a statement on this and how it's going to. It's first and foremost, the conclusion is like, it's being communicated, it's being put out there, like everybody is sensing that it's being put out there in the air that this is ending, whatever it is, what to do with this. Maybe there is this family group, work group, investor group, activist group, whatever it might be, that group is first of all being broken apart, because the individuals there became very self-serving. The integrity of the group, the intention of the group was just like a label. Whatever it is that they were doing, it's just a label. But what was actually happening, and this seems to be like a past life structure that literally replicated here in this lifetime, and that's why you're finding it challenging to deal with this, because it feels like something that you closed off in a past life, or in a former life, like, former life in a sense in this lifetime, but like previously when you were possibly younger in school and stuff like that, like, you were kind of over it. This seems like those high school cliques, or like, these regional cliques, and very self-serving, very, very, very self-serving individuals. They will go to any lengths to sabotage. It reminds me of this very horrible person that I don't know why I chose to host at my place. It's like literally like somebody. I knew she was part of a bigger group. Like, she was pretending as if, she's all single and she does things on her own accord. Like, a group of very self-serving people, and I would be doing lives here earlier on this channel. I would sit and do lives because I don't know, I wasn't able to work out the recording, and this. She would sit here and she used to make like really horrible noises, like sinus noises, like guttural sounds, like really obscene sounds. She would breathe really heavily. These people do have like some serious issues personality disorders, especially they liked to possibly gain a recognition for being disruptive, disruptive. And that's been shut down. Like, you feel like that investigation has closed, the judgment has been passed. So that challenge has ended. You might have been sort of used to living in that challenge, Capricorn, okay? You might have been used to living in that kind of life, not being self-serving, being a good person. Like, you were over those tendencies. So your internal state, your core state, your soul is not, it's balanced out, okay? But if there is a predominant energy around you, and if you are in any ways entertaining or falling for it, like, falling for it, and like juggling two states, like, or constantly juggling two states and thinking that you can manage, like, if you're this sort of like really clear-minded person, and you're placing yourself right in the middle of these people because you have always been able to deal with them, but in a past life, in a former life, you kind of ended that sort of chapter. It's like you're never going to deal with these people no matter what, but somehow they reeled you in, right? They reeled you in to this, and it's somehow created two completely contrasting themes of existence in your life. And still look at that, like you were juggling it very nicely and beautifully. It's you retained your stability, Four of Wands, Capricorn, but the Four of Swords. But I think now you're taking a break from this. You've broken off. This has been broken off and broken down. And you're taking a break from this, and you're sort of, look at that, Justice. You're kind of feeling like, this is a relief, and this is karmic justice. And you no longer have to be part of this. Capricorn, look at that, your card. The Devil, right? It's like karmic justice, like, this karmic pattern or this karmic theme that you have going on in your life. Like, it's kind of over. Like, the universe has decided, or for you, like, this shall not happen anymore. No. What was that? That fellow with the golden chain and thing like that. Chandler imitates him when Joey gives him those bracelets. Can I quickly check? I think I can. Dialogue with who does Chandler imitate with golden bracelet? Mr. T wears it. I pity the fool. I pity the fool. Like, it's that kind of thing. Like, you're having it said to you. Like, I pity the fool. I pity the fool. Mr. T. You're wearing those bracelets, and you're behaving like that, and that's your social life. Trying to fit in. I mean, possibly not even enjoying it. It's just like you know how to run that show shit show, whatever this is, like, you know, this could also be something extremely obscene, which is something, oh, whatever, like, you know, with the wands here, all 8, 9, 5 of wands, and then we have the 4 of wands here, the devil card. This could also be like, you know, some sort of cult was being formed, and then there was like small sects of those cults, and you kind of knew this, you know how this functions, you know how, like, you know, clouds and cults and group mentality, group think, you know how this happens. And I think it's like you having closed this chapter and this never having been a part of your chapter, like, you know, that's why the devil card is coming in. It's like you got roped into this, and then it's like you're going, might be like, you know, somebody, like, you might be getting downloads from the universe saying this to you, like, I pity the fool, I pity the fool, I pity the fool. Well, I'm not saying, like, you know, all of us do some things like this, like, so it's all right, it's really, really all right, but yeah. Anyway, that's what I have for you. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.